officers.
All you can see about 2 Mary 19 is coming out on the 32nd floor.
Girl, what do you want to see?
91 SE.
182 SE. We have a security officer also shot in the leg on the 32nd floor. He's standing by the elevator.
Okay.
Control 3.
SE. We might need to split these channels. We're going to need a dedicated one for this 32nd floor, I think. He shot down the hallway and hit a security guard. And we have a 4-man team up here, and we have another element coming to us. So we're going to have about 8 on the 32nd floor. We will need the 29th floor. It sounds like it's confirmed there are at least 2 shooters with fully automatic weapons.
Control, do we want the lights in the stage left shut down? I have someone with me that can shut down the lights on the venue.
Control 715 Zebra. Get somebody into a camera room and see if we can get cameras watching that 29 and 32nd floor.
Easy fit, yeah, kind of towards the surveillance room.
Item 43, we have a 4-man unit. We're going to be standing by at the bottom of Mandalay Bay. Trying to get some more rifles over here.
Control 176, aim easy. Why do we have traffic going northbound on the boulevard? Control 3, item 33. We are going to surveillance right now. We're inside Mandalay. We'll advise you when we get there. Control 167, come easy. Please advise all units to have their vehicles locked. People are going into it trying to grab shotguns.
All units, make sure your vehicles are locked. Citizens are trying to grab shotguns.
Control 307 WC.
307 WC.
Is CP going to be at South Central Area Command or Trop in the Boulevard? There's conflicting orders. Control 224. Let's put the CP at South Central. We have logistics, and we have the ability to have shelter through the building.
Copy. And we have units staging the Boulevard in Tropicana.
Control 361. I need a unit to establish command. I'm pinned down with another officer in bad radio reception.
Copy. Is there a unit that can establish a command?
Control 3, Mary 9.
Very nice.
So there's still good traffic south on Boulevard 2.
184 SC. Control 3, Mary 9. There's multiple casualties stage right on the concert floor. So if we get that fourth team in here, that'd be great. 176, damn easy. Please cut off traffic going northbound on the Boulevard.
We need the northbound Boulevard shut down.
186 going to Sunrise with 1 tourniquet.
3670.
Control 350 WC2. I'm at the CP and it's at South Central.
Okay.
Control CP. Please take all emergency or all EMS personnel. Please take all emergency personnel, EMS personnel to gate 2B, or no, sorry, gate 4A and gate 5 for evac.
744, repeat the suspect description for everyone. Seven 6-5. Who's my unit to the north, blocking off the road?
Does anybody have a suspect description?
Control 224. Obviously, I'm en route to this. Captain Plummer is going to be at UMC. He's going to start getting an assessment over there. We're going to need a medical triage set up close to the CP when we can get evacs. And if we can get FD or medical liaison there now, we can go ahead and start setting that up.
224-656. FD is setting up a temporary triage area at the Boulevard in Tropicana on the southwest corner.
Control 765. Designate me one marked vehicle right now. I'm going to meet them at just north of this event. I got an officer with a gunshot wound to the neck.
Okay. Can we advise you what number that is?
Tower Metro 5, or Control Metro 5, we're getting multiple reports from the Karen Tower now that there's multiple people running across the runways, the active runways.
Control K-9 6.
K-9 6. K-9 6.
I think we're good. Right now, they have no radio contact. K-9, I'm in the center. We're sending people to Rio, to the back gate.
Can we advise who the IC is here for the South Central Command? Who is the IC?
I'm in surveillance momentarily, if he's not already there.
Connor, I'm at South Central Area Command. I have multiple resources here. We are setting up IC here. Is that what we want to do? If so, I'm 800 IC for now, and I'll run it from here.
800 IC, copy.
7 SC, just be advised, there are multiple trucks loading people, injured people behind the hospital. Just let them know.
Control 674 GC. About 3 minutes ago, a black dually unknown truck, looked like a Chevy, unknown occupied, ripped out of the parking lot east of Excalibur, heading south to the Delano. It was reported by several people and witnessed by me. Keep an eye on it.
Copy. Units be advised of a black dually possible Chevy was eastbound towards the Delano.
Control 765. Alert all officers, do not respond to the east side of the boulevard, north of the Mandalay Bay Drive. This is not a position of advantage. We will be pinned down. The more officers that come over here, the more of us will be pinned down. On. Right over this wall.
Copy. All officers do not respond on the east side.
$590K, we're clearing the 29th floor.
590K to 20.
I have a team at the convention center entrance. We're slowly moving into the casino. 590K, we're clearing the 29th floor. Sergeant Matsko, what's your call sign?
Control 69 Adam, we're inside the field. We have about 5 officers with us.
677 Victor, I'm on the 29th floor of Mandalay Bay with an element.
677 Victor, revise your location.
29th floor, Mandalay Bay. I have a 4-man element. $590K, we're moving up to floor 30. There's already a team on 29. Thank you. Thank you.
P number 5620. Now we're on P number 5620. You're gonna get it. Open mic. Repeat. Units there, open mic.
Control 3, Mary 15. We have an 8-man element clearing the casino floor, and we have one SWAT unit moving up to the 32nd floor right now.
Control 167 SC, we're just be advised, we have 1419 over here. We have the medical tip.
One 183 Sam Easy.
183 Sam Easy.
I have a rifle. I'm in an elevated position next to the medical tent at the Route 91 Harvest Festival. I can use one more rifle here for overwatch for the medical tent.
So, what are the units pinned down?
Control 335Z.
335 Zebra.
Has anybody on the outside heard any further shots?
790, that's negative. We've been pinned down at Mandalay Bay Road and the Boulevard for about 15 minutes. We've not heard any shots in probably 10 to 15.
48, my son is one of our officers behind me. They didn't know anything along the ES. I couldn't copy anything.
Control 367. I'm going to be known as 367 traffic. All right. I need all the units that are handling the stopping the boulevard and off the freeways. I need them to be on South Central. We're going to handle that off of South Central.
Copy. Units shutting down traffic.
20.
020. Zebra 20, go ahead.
To the 32nd floor, just let that team be away then. Wrap it up.
I don't show Zebra 20 logged on.
Oh, 307 WC.
07 WC.
How many strike teams do we have in the Mandalay Bay?
Control 3, Mary 15, I'm with a 4-man group. We're clearing the casino floor right now.
596 is on the 30th floor. There's one team on the 29th floor. I don't know their call sign. 157 SC, I've got a 5-man team on the 1504.
3 Mary 14, 2-man unit into the hallway, covering the stairwell, 32nd floor.
We're not a 5-man element. We're on the Mandalay Bay Casino floor, east side.
Control 224, I've just arrived at South Central. Go ahead and change my call sign to 224 IC, and I need a unit in surveillance. Whatever their call sign is, I need them to have the last part, either surveillance or intel, so we know who they are.
Hi, 90K, I do have a unit at the cameras, if he can come up on the radio.
Control Air 5, we've been able to clear all the lower roof There are employees on the upper roof, and there's like a break area up there. The lower roofs, especially on the east side, have all been cleared.
Three out of 33 is the unit on cameras.
3 out of 33. There are 2 Blueguard units on the cameras. I'm on the 32nd floor with 677 Victor. We are clearing the west wing right now.
Control 720, I have 2 strike teams. We're bounding across the boulevard, making our way into Mandalay Bay on foot.
Control 590K, we started clearing just at the 29th floor and up. So the floors below that need to be cleaned up. We just moved up here based on the intel.
224, I see the CP is actually going to be the briefing room of South Central. We're going to go ahead and start converting this right now.
Control 765. We're trying to clear out the event still. We're pushing everyone to the east right now.
Control 863, over by the Motel 6 by Tropicana. There's a white RV. I have pedestrians saying that the older white male in fatigues and a black bag went into the motorhome.
Control, can you repeat the radio traffic about the male going to the motorhomes?
From is an older male with fatigues and a
63. He's in over on Tropicana in Motel 6. The older white male with fatigue and a black bag. Pedestrians say he came from that area of the shooting. He went into the motorhome. Can I get additional units? We're over by the medical facility right now. There's a bunch of AMR units.
Sam Easy 186, we're arrived at that intersection.
590K, we're moving.
Control 167, Sam Easy. I had a civilian take a patrol car. I need somebody over here at Giles and medical. I need medical.
Where did?
Okay, we're moving up to floor 31.
Control 863, there's one WMA in black fatigues and a white RV off of Cobalt and Tropicana, south up.
Control 3745 over FDS, Lee liaison there.
Oh, Tony, let's go, dude. I'm going to run to the NHP car. Ready?
Control 167, Sam Easy. I need some more units here. I'm being overtaken by citizens trying to take patrol cars.
167 Tammy's, and what's your location?
170 SD, we have several casualties making their way out of the east entrance at gate 5. Serving Giles and Alibaba, several casualties.
Copy 167 Sam Easy. Where are they trying to take the patrol cars from? What location?
Control 224, I see galleys and aisle.
Okay, can I just try to complete it off and it'll be fine? Okay.
SE, we believe it's the northernmost room on the 32nd floor. Unknown where on the 29th or anywhere in between. We believe it's the northernmost room on either side on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay.
Control 8 Mary 63. We're going to put a shotgun facing the RV that the suspect is supposed to be in. It's going to be behind the Clark County Fire Department engine.
Is there a unit on that door in the hallway of floor 32?
Control 765. I need a couple of officers to come help me push citizens out of the main stage. We have several.
We need several officers to help push out of the main stage.
We have a lot of 419s in the main standing area inside the concert area. We're probably around 20 419s in here. Plus.
Turn. It's good, and then it's coming back on, dude. Pull the battery out of there.
Control 224 IC, confirming I have casualties at Alibaba and Giles east of the Catholic Shrine, as well as in the Mandalay Bay. So we have two scenes.
224 IC.
224-374, I'm over at FD Command over here. They're trying to send medical to Sundance and Boulevard for injured personnel. Send them or hold them.
K96, whoever's out with the maintenance guy from the Mandalay Bay, we need the key for the elevator back at the main bank of elevators. We have a whole bunch of us that are waiting to go up.
This 335 Zebra. I need to know if we have that floor evacuated other than our suspects. We got snipers going up here soon, so I need to know if that's evac.
Well, that's going to be a negative. Nothing has been evac.
Copy that.
590K, we're still clearing floor 31. I need to know, is there a team actually on floor 32, or are they in the hallway?
Control 159, we're doing evacuations as we're working our way down the hallway. We're about 130.
That's floor 32.
We've cleared all the way up to 120.
Copy that. We're going to head up to you. We have one more wing on 31 to clear, and then we're going to come up the stairwell. I'll let you know before we come through a door so we don't have a blue on blue.
Okay, I copy that. We have a bunch of team up here, so we're ready.
Control 186 SC, we are set up north of the Motel 6 on the northwest floor.
Okay, do you have enough units there?
6-5. We have several 419s in the main stage, and we're having trouble getting citizens to leave here. They're still out in the open at target. I need a couple more officers to help me clear this area.
We need more.
167 easy. I need some units at Reno and Tropicana. We might have a possible. I'm not sure. I need more units. I'm not here by myself.
Need more units to Reno and Tropicana. We have a possible.
Mary 63 at Reno and Trop.
K95, I have a 5-man team going to floor 2.
Please be advised there's a subject on the helipad.
5, did you copy? A 5-man team going to floor 2.
I copy. And 167 Sam Easy has a possible Reno and Tropicana. Is there anyone else out there with him?
Control 186, Sam Music.
96, let me see.
Okay, just FYI, we're posted on Cobalt, just north of the Target RV at Tropicana. There's two of us here.
Come up.
Copy.
590K, 431 is clear. We're moving up to 32 with the other team.
Copy. Just advise 590K moving to floor 32. 183, Sam Easy. Do you have another unit with a rifle?
Control 167 Sam Easy. We're going out on a possible. Right on the side of Motel 6. There's three of us out here.
Very much.
$590K, what's the target again?
Floor 32 in the most northern part.
Copy. Unit on floor 32, we're
It's possibly room 135.
unit on units on floor 32, 590K, we're coming up to you. Do you copy?
So 224. The beginning is going to be the front parking lot of South Central. The CP is in the South Central, confirming the Mandalay Bay and Alibaba and Giles are the two shooting locations. Do we have a third?
Control 792, we're making entry to the theater, parking garage of Mandalay Bay.
Control 792, we are in House of Balloons. Got two rifles. That's going to be our team's call sign.
751. Most of the casino floor up to the Delano has been cleared. We're still getting employees out, but my team's been through here for the last 25 minutes.
Team on floor 32, 590K. You copy it, we'll make an entry.
590K, repeat last 6-7, Victor.
Just letting you know we're making entry on the floor 32, so when you see us coming.
Essentially, you need to be careful of booby traps. Are you coming up the stairwell or are you coming up the elevator?
We're in the stairwell on the 300 side.
Stand by one. Are you with the SWAT guy?
Negative.
Stand by right there. There's a SWAT officer on his way down to the stairwell. Wait for him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
720, I have a 12-man element entering from the east side of Mandalay Bay. Two strike things.
$182 SE.
182 SC.
Have we confirmed with the Luxor that nobody heard shots over there? When we were down getting shot at, we wanted that checked.
We're calling now.
$590K, 677, Victor.
Go ahead.
Are you with the SWAT officer in the 300 stairwell?
Yeah, that's affirmative. We're back down on 31 and moving towards 135 down here.
Copy. We have the hallway and we're holding it. You have to let me know when you move.
Copy. We should be a floor below you. Do you need more resources up with you or are you good? Negative. We have the hallway contained, the room where the shots were fired from. It is contained right now. If you can avoid coming through those doors, please do.
Copy. If you have it, we will not come up through there. Confirming you do have a rifle with you, though, correct?
Copy. I have multiple rifles and plenty of officers. Just hold that stairwell, and we'll wait on the Zebra team for the plan.
Control, call David 201. I have 3 critical patients in my vehicle. I'll be taking them to Sunrise. Is there any available vehicles to assist me with keeping traffic out of my way?
Is there any unit that can assist PD 201?
24 IC. I'm with FD. We have a ton of rescues that are available.
PD 201.
These rescues that FD just came and asked if I could throw them in my truck. They need to go now.
Copy that. Go ahead and go.
Control 020.
020.
I'm on floor 31. I've got a team with me. We're getting a hold at the stairs, just below 32. Repeat last traffic.
You're below room 432?
We are on 31. We are holding at the stairs that dump into 32.
Copy. Be advised, Zebra unit 431 holding at the stairs until 432.
744, we have a team on floor 2 right now.
Seven 792. We're going up to the second floor at the shops at Mandalay Bay. The shops at Mandalay Bay, we're coming up to the second floor, 744.
167 Sam, easy control.
Hey, we don't need any more units on floor 2 right now.
167 Sam, easy, trying to confirm your code 4 out with a suspect.
Control PD 201. Just be advised, I'm now transporting 5 critical to Sunrise. Please call and let them know I have 5 en route.
One 167 Sam, easy.
Control 224 IC. We're going to start establishing certain roles. First, we're going to have a casualty collection point at Trop and the Boulevard. I will get you somebody to liaison with that here in just a moment, but Trop and the Boulevard is the casualty collection point. The next role we're going to assign is a containment. We're going to contain around Mandalay Bay. I will get you a lieutenant for that in just a moment.
224 IC 656. I am at the Boulevard and Trop. I can still have position for you.
Copy that. Thank you, Sergeant.
IC 654 logged on. Where do you need me?
Six 777 Victor 590J will right outside the door in the stairwell, just FYI. Control 374. Medics are asking if they can go to Four Seasons, the Boulevard, or if they can have officers drive the vehicles that are there with injured civilians down to a safe area.
Control 367, staging. I have strike teams available. I need to know where I need to deploy them.
This is 7374. Medics are saying that there's already reports of civilians and vehicles that are injured at Four Seasons on the Boulevard. They can't get to them safely, but if officers can drive those vehicles to a safe area, they can service them.
What's your location? What was the location of those injured people?
The reports are Four Seasons and Las Vegas Boulevard.
Control 792, we are near the sports book of Mandalay Bay. We had one male wearing a WMA, it looked like maroon or black shirt. He didn't listen to us.
Copy.
In toward the Delano if there's anybody in there.
Please be advised, white male, maroon and black shirt just walked back into the Delano, not listening to 792 from the sports book.
Control 051. Whoever's up on the 32nd floor, I need to know how many security keys they have with them right now.
590K, can you advise how many keys you have?
I have security with me. That's one officer and about 8 officers with me in the stairwell, right outside the suspect.
Units be advised.
Victor, I have the hallway on the 32nd floor. I have the security manager with me.
How many keys do you have? That's all I need to know.
Units be advised, the subject possibly has a possible suspect pinned down at Industrial and Circus. Circus, if there's a unit, I can ATL on that.
I have one set of keys.
Control 74, we're going to have a lot of people self-transporting in pickup trucks and whatnot to the hospital. Can you advise the hospital?
Copy.
Control 765.
75.
Just confirming, we running this off the convention center, or are we on F5?
It's still on the channel.
Okay, just be advised that we have the artists that are on the bus. They're west of the stage break. Their manager is very adamant, and the actual citizens, the artists, do not want to exit the buses.
Confirm they do not want to exit the stage.
That's affirmed. We're going to try to figure out how we're going to exit them out, develop a route for them to get out the east end.
744, just reiterating, we have a team that's on the second floor of Mandalay Bay, and we're slowly working up.
Control 765. We should probably split the channel for this event and we've ever got an active shooter team going through Mandalay Bay so they can have the radio.
Control 330.
230.
UMC is at capacity for victims unless it's life-threatening. UMC is at capacity.
Copy. All UMC advised do not transport to UMC unless life-threatening. I'll need to go to Valley.
Hey, that's fine, man.
Control 35 SE, we got possible reports of shots fired inside New York, New York.
Copy. Units be advised possible shots fired inside New York, New York.
Zebra 20 is at the end of the hall.
Zebra 20, rebate.
We are at the end of the hall. Is next to the target.
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. There's a lot of background in here.
Control 1 out of 23. Somebody just walked up toward their patrol units just north of my location. On Mandalay Bay and Las Vegas Boulevard, northbound. Shirt off. I don't know if there's units over there or not.
Copy. We do have 415A at New York, New York.
20. That's us. We're 20. We were at the end of the hall and that's the target.
Well, that traffic at New York, New York.
We're getting a 415A. The advisor was a shooter at the front desk.
On top of the door.
New York, New York.
Of the suspect room. Tell them where they're at.
And everyone is in the kitchen. And Zebra 20 will be at the end of the hall near the target.
How many guys are job with them?
Hey, citizens just advising a vehicle, black Audi, in the valley of the Luxor, possibly has a 445. He said has wires sticking out, so don't let any officers go through the valet of the Luxor.
Copy. Officers do not go to the valet of the Luxor. There's possibly a black vehicle with a 445. There's wires hanging out.
6-3, where's that location?
The Luxor Valet.
341. We are getting people saying that there's someone at the New York, New York.
I'm right here on Tropicana, across from the New York, New York.
So 654, I'm headed to New York, New York. If a team wants to meet me there.
Sarge, 8 Mary 57, we're en route to you.
Copy. Meet in the North Valley, the South Valley, sir.
Control Zebra 20. We are at the end of the hall. We are going to be peeking out into the hallway. Those officers that are down the hall, you need to acknowledge so we don't have a crossfire.
Copy. Officers on the...
And we acknowledge. Go ahead.
Airfly 182 SE.
Air 5's on another channel. What do you need?
Channel's Air 5 on.
SWAT's in place.
In reference to 415A at New York, they're advising the active shooters possibly coming down the escalator from New York, New York to Excalibur.
Control 341. We have any units down there?
There's a unit on the 415A at New York, New York. Advise I'll put you on that separate 415A.
654. I'm in that area.
654.
Can you advise the air unit so I can start looking for him over there?
Control 335 Zebra.
335 Zebra.
Yes, ma'am. I need to know where patrol is inside Mandalay Bay, where they are, so we can send our tactical teams to take those spots.
363, we are working on that right now.
335 Zebra 677 Victor. I have the hallway of the suspect room on the 32nd floor.
Full 790. I have 2 strike teams, main valet entrance of Mandalay Bay on the casino floor and 1 on the 2nd floor.
792, I got my 8-man element. We are right in front of the sports book. We're going to be working our way to a theater that's right next to us. It's got 1,000 people inside and nobody watching it.
Control Avery 61.
Emery 61.
335 Zebra, Zebra 20.
Control 363, do you have any updates on New York, New York?
Control 341 GC. I'm going to be in charge of all strike teams at Mandalay Bay. I'm headed down there right now to set up a CP at Mandalay Bay.
Copy. Wednesday advice.
5 Zebra 020. Three 5 Zebra 020.
186 ST. We got another GSW at Motel 6 with 3 shots.
Copy.
Control 656, I'm still on CTAX channel. Do we have a 415A at New York, New York?
It originally came in and say many subjects were down. There's one that came in at 23:06 hours secondhand. It was there was a shooter at the front desk of New York, New York.
Can we talk to security there? Right outside the New York, New York.
And there's approximately 150 subjects sheltered in place inside the kitchen area there. And 2 shots were fired inside casino floor. And there's several subjects down at New York, New York, Zoomanity. And being taken towards the parking.
6-3.
6-3.
Control 656, is that confirmed by security?
No answer, New York, New York, security.
363.
363.
Send, if there's not already 2 strike teams en route, send 2 strike teams en route. They need to advise their call sign, and we need updates as soon as they get there to New York, New York. Break.
Control 654, in valet, waiting on a strike team. Everything seems calm here, though.
6-5.
363. The units that are en route to Luxor, I should have 2 strike teams there. Tell them for this time.
You broke through that. I'm sorry. You have to revise.
654, 8 Mary Sarge. Sergeant of Boston, where you at, sir? Advise on you. You're just like.
Control 374, I'm at FD South Command Russell on the Boulevard. When we have enough strike teams, we need some for force protection. Medical keeps sending units in.
Control 206 Zebra.
206 Zebra.
Okay. Whoever is responding to New York, New York from the patrol side, I need somebody to get into the cameras to verify whether this is a diversion break. I have 3 Metro SWAT teams that are basically assembled. 2 are going up the tower. 1 is heading over to New York, New York, so we don't completely split our forces. Break.
Okay, now I'm getting information of an active shooter at Tropicana.
Has advised bomb squad to deal with the issue over there at Luxor, reference the 445 device. And I've got FBI SWAT, Henderson SWAT, and North Las Vegas SWAT en route to our staging area.
And just be advised now there's an active shooter at the Tropicana. Active shooter at Tropicana.
Control 363, be advised we're getting multiple calls of active shooters at multiple locations. May or may not be diversions, so officers are aware.
Control 654, entering New York, New York with a strike team.
654.
648, Paul David. I'm outside Tropicana. We're not hearing any 434s. This could be a diversion.
Just be advised there's 70 civilians at the Sands Aviation hunkered down.
Control 363.
363.
If we're getting calls from people sheltered in place that are not injured, give them the instruction to remain sheltered in place. Please assign somebody in there to keep track of where we have injured that are calling in.
Control 8 Mary 63. I'm at that location where the shelters in place are where medical was previously staged.
8 Mary 63. What's your location?
Good 5050 Koval, where there's shelter in place.
We have multiple locations where we have people sheltered in place.
We have a bunch of ambulances on the south side of the Tropicana. Do they have Force Pro with them if there's a 415A at the Trop?
Reference to Tropicana, they're advising there was a Hispanic male, dark skin with an afro, unknown clothing with a backpack. That he squatted in the driveway of Hooters and looks like a suspect.
Two 208 at the DOC. Do you need more strike teams? I got other agencies calling.
Tax line 4, if we have other agencies that have bodies available, have them come en route to our staging area, which is the front of South Central Area Command. It makes anybody.
Copy.
Well, 363, we're also going to need a roll call of the folks that are inside of Mandalay as strike teams. I know we started, but we need to finish.
Okay, I'm going to need a roll call the units inside the Mandalay and the strike teams.
790. I have 2 strike teams, 13 officers total, 2 sergeants.
All units, SWAT can utilize TAC 1. SWAT use TAC 1. It's now open.
7 Mary 24. I have a 4-man element, 29th floor, west side.
Control 020.
020, go ahead.
It is set on the suspect's door. I need everybody in that hallway to be aware of it and get back. We need to pop this and see if we get any type of response from this guy to see if he's in here or if he's actually moved out somewhere else.
Copy. All units on the 32nd floor, SWAT has explosive breach. Everyone in the hallway needs to move back. All units move back.
Breach.
Control 765.
765.
As far as I know right now, everybody's being evacuated to the east break. I know at the east end of one of these roads, Mandalay Bay Drive or whatever, one of them goes into the airport. Have we made contact with anybody at the airport?
Nine. 749.
Control, Sam, I have 3. I just got reports of citizens shots just fired. 2 shots in the park area of New York, New York.
Copy. Agents to be advised, there's 2 shots fired in the park area of New York, New York. Now they're also saying 1 at Aria.
Control 654. So far, New York, is clear. Negative shot fired. We will park area.
Copy.
206, 335 Zebra.
Control PD 201.
PD 201.
We have an influx of returning ambulances and rigs for transport. The casualty collection point at the Boulevard and Tropicana is clear. Is there any other casualty collection point they need to respond to?
Control 749.
749.
749. We're sending 2 teams in Excalibur right now, based on the earlier detail.
So we need 2 teams at Excalibur.
You know, it's on the boulevard of Tropicana. You got a Jeep that's coming up that way. It went through the roadblock of cones. Heading eastbound on Tropicana at the boulevard now. Looks like it's slowing down. Green color.
Control 374. I got medics reporting that they're getting shot at in Tropicana.
Team Advice 4, we have a strike team available. Send them to the Tropicana.
We need a strike team to the Tropicana.
Already en route. Announce yourself if you're going there.
Control 020.
020.
We need to wait. We are clearing this road. We have one suspect.
CP, Marytown 1. We can head to the Trop if you need us. Control 374, Convention Center 25, strike team already en route to the Tropicana.
We need the air clear for Zebra 20. They have 1 suspect down inside the room. Zebra 20 has 1 suspect down inside the room.
PD and PD 91 inside Aria.
CP 585K.
Go ahead for CP.
Man strike team, also with a K9 unit assigned to me. We're going to operate off of my call sign. We're arrived at New York, New York.
Copy.
166. We made contact inside the Tropicana. They are reporting negative. Shots fired.
66.
Sheriff 792. I got my team. It's an 8-man element. We are at the Michael Jackson Theater. 1,000 people inside. We're going to protect this theater.
Can you confirm location of suspect down, please?
Zebra 20 is saying there's 1 down inside the room.
Inside the what?
Inside the room at Mandalay Bay.
7 Victor, there's 1 down, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Is that room 135?
That's affirmative. 1 suspect down in 135, 432, Mandalay Bay. I have the floor.
Copy.
Control 316. Can you confirm that room number for me, please?
135, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Suite 13532, is that correct?
32nd floor, room 135.
Control 644 PD. Reports of shots fired at the Aria appear unfounded at this time. There was a large crowd running, but nobody can say that they actually heard shots.
020. We have another explosive breach is going on into an adjoining room. That's where we're at with the suite. The breach is going off here in about 5 seconds.
Copy. Be advised, another explosive breach going off bed 135, Mandalay Bay, room floor 32.
Control 656, we have reports of shots fired from the Tropicana Hotel.
B-22, we are at the Tropicana. There is no shots fired here.
Shots fired at Tropicana. No shots fired at Tropicana, and so is Aria negative for shots fired. Possibly,
Or do we have an update on New York, New York?
inside was negative. They were checking the park area.
Talking to security now. They're saying they don't have any shots fired inside New York, New York.
They were checking the park area also near.
Caliber's going to be code 4. We're going to need medical for 1 GSW victim inside the lobby area.
Control 020.
020.
got these rooms secure. We've got one suspect down, multiple firearms. This is definitely the point where the firing into the car.
Sample 9, I need medical for the Excalibur to come up to the North Valet, the
6-3, do we have an update on the potential device at Luxor?
Is there a unit out with a possible 445?
811, I'm out on the 445. We have a secure break. It's on a black Audi SUV, Adam Union 0027, newer model, Nevada.
Is a plate.
224 confirming that's the suspicious device.
Confirm. We have it locked down. We have everybody evacuated and cleared out.
Lock it down, hold it, and make sure it's just clear the area and do nothing further with it at this particular point.
Confirm. All of our officers are about 100 yards away.
Now we're getting shots. Reported 19, if you can read my plate. Units be advised, now we're getting shots fired at Caesars and the Bellagio.
The call sign that's at that room 135, 32nd floor, please.
Zebra 20.
Go for Zebra 20.
And that
Control 307 WC.
07 WC.
Can we get confirmation as soon as possible from these additional hotels that are reporting shots fired?
We're making the phone calls now.
Control Zebra 20.
Zebra 20.
We do not need anybody else up on this court, right? This room is clear. It has been cleared by SWAT with explosive breaches. We also had one SWAT officer that did fire negative injuries on anybody else. Just because we have multiple firearms up here from where they were shooting out from. And we just have one suspect down at this point in time.
Zebra 20.
Zebra 20, 206 Zebra.
Go for it, go.
Can you come over to SWAT 1, please, and come up on the channel?
Affirmative.
Control 363. Do we have any updates on either Bellagio or Caesars? Do we have strike teams en route there?
Hi, Victor. We got reports of a guy with a gun here.
705 Victor, what's your location?
We're at the terrace.
Copy, is a male with a 413 at the terrace. Subject with a 413 at terrace.
Is that reported or confirmed?
Got people running, and we got security point trying to point out where this gunman is, and we can't find him.
PDA, let's get some arriving units to Flamingo on the Boulevard, trying to get this guy stopping from going north anymore.
Flamingo and Boulevard. Bellagio saying negative shots fired at Bellagio. Negative shots fired Bellagio. And no one's going in or out, so they're locking it down.
206.
206.
Reference that last traffic regarding Paris. Was that an officer that was up on the radio?
705 Victor. Victor.
We're hearing 434 in the Paris.
You got a call sign for that? Then dispatch.
705 Victor, that's affirmed. 705 Victor's logged on.
Copy.
Control 21 SE.
21 SE.
Made it to the north end of the boulevard at Flamingo. Where am I needed?
Escape Flamingo.
So 654, shifting my team towards the Paris.
654.
SE, the unit that's at the Paris. Is there anybody else out with her?
Any other unit out at the Paris with 705 Victor?
My whole strike team is out here.
Seven 224. You have a couple more strike teams en route to you. Please hold and be safe on your entry.
So Air Mary 55. I'm down here with 8 Mary 51 at the Tropicana. We have a strike team of 6. A strike team of 6. We're going to hold the Tropicana.
705-224. Are you still hearing 434?
Sorry, they will report the 434, but I got people running everywhere. And reports.
Okay. Are you hearing 434s actively right now?
Negative.
Okay. You have several strike teams en route. They will help you get that under control.
Control 341 GC. I am at the Mandalay Bay Beach Level Valet, setting up for all these strike teams at the Mandalay Bay. If you can
Control 701 set. I have 2 teams are coming in the main valley of the Paris right now.
Copy.
Control 307 WC, can we contact Planet Hollywood? We're getting some reports, possibly some shots there.
What was the per traffic reference to Paris?
705 Victor had originally said there were shots fired, but she did not hear them, and people were running everywhere, and that was being reported of 434s.
Control 1 Robert 18. I have security talking to me right now. They stated that a person saw a male with a 413 inside the Luxor male's restroom.
So come back around. I'll wait for you.
We need a 24 units on post. We're going to continue to get these reports. Please try and vet them and remain as calm as you can while handling them.
Control RT-15.
RT-15.
Just be advised, if you have anybody at the Tropicana at 23:30 hours, there was a subject that was on top of the valet brake.
right at the front of the casino. He was running across the roof right above where the valet pickup is.
There was a unit at the Tropicana about 6 ago. There was somebody on top of the valet, in front of the casino near valet pickup.
Control 224.
324.
759.
Oh, we only have one on. 759.
759.
759, go ahead.
I am strike team 13. I'm arrived at the terrace, making entry into the north sportsbook doors.
Control Unit 7573, according to security in New York, New York, negative shots fired. Negative shots fired.
And also PH.
Very Tom 1. We're going to hit the surveillance room of Tropicana just to verify.
Control 224.
224.
Can you update this channel in South Central that we do have one suspect down and in custody per SWAT?
Okay, that was already broadcast.
701. We have several strike teams inside the parish. Negative 434s. Everybody's leaving though.
Copy.
Control 224.
224.
As the strike teams keep getting to their assigned hotels and casinos, have them contact security immediately.
Control Zebra 20.
Zebra 20.
Control Zebra 20, copy some information on a potential name, possibly related with the suspect.
Go ahead.
There was a player's card that was out on the countertop next to the wallet of the suspect that's 419 right. It is a M-Life Platinum player's card with the name of Mary Lou Danley. Mary Lou Danley. Mary, Adam, Robert, Ida, Lincoln, Ocean, Union. Last name is Danley. David, Adam, Nora, Lincoln, Easy Yellow.
Copy.
DP35 with our Force Pro team, the whole Route 91 vessel was cleared.
Route 91 was all clear.
686, be advised you have a high ground team by the Jason Aldean poster at the same stage.
Is that radio traffic? What was that last radio traffic?
Control Zebra 20. It looks like that name I gave you shares an address with the suspect. We can give you that address if you if we need to send units there.
Okay, go ahead when you're ready.
That's 1372 Babbling Brook Court, and that's Mesquite, Nevada. Babbling Brook Court.
Send resident officers there.
Copy. 1372 Babbling Brook Court in Mesquite. You see if I...
It's his driver's license address as well.
It's code 4 also at McCarran. Code 4 at McCarran, negative 434, sir.
Control 800. I am strike team 3. We are still in New York, New York. I know negative shots fired, but we're still clearing. We have multiple witnesses in here as well, and people down on the ground, not shot, just sheltering in place.
Control 654. We already cleared New York. It was negative.
Okay, far.
585K, same traffic. I pushed my strike team farther north on the boulevard. Boulevard.
Units be advised, there's a male walking into the village.
Paris Casino is clear. We're going to clear the nightclub. Shut up.
Copy. Please be advised, at the Bellagio employee entrance, there's a male walking in with a rifle. Bellagio employee entrance. There's 3 armored cars.
At the Cromwell. We'll move over to the Bellagio.
744, Mandalay Bay, floor 2 is clear. 744's team is moving to 3.
Yes,
It's going to be above the Bellagio here. Just confirming the valet, or what was the entrance they went in?
it's going to be the employee entrance. Also, units be advised, there's going to be 3 armored cars en route to South Central Air Command, followed by a silver Dodge Ram. They're taking Frank Sinatra to Russell. Okay, for SWAT.
So we're above the Bellagio. Just confirming that's the rear part of the casino here off of Dean or Frank Sinatra.
I'm not sure where the employee entrance is.
Control 686 for the units clearing the festival hall. Just be advised, you have high ground units by the billboard.
Control 224. An MGM liaison should be en route. When he gets to the staging area, can you advise me?
Copy. When the MGM liaison arrives, if they can advise 224 IC.
Justin, you copy?
Somebody trying to raise 765.
So PD91, the Bellagio employee entrance looks code 4.
Copy. Units be advised, the bus. Yes, just be advised, the Keyless bus is trying to make entry. They're east on Trop, east of the boulevard, stuck in traffic. If there's a unit that'd be able to make contact, they're trying to get to Harley Davidson.
Yeah, you're good, man. Justin, you up?
Who was actually caught on traffic for going east on Trop?
Control Error 3. I know you've got a lot going on, but if we can get traffic closed off at Harmon, we're still getting a lot of vehicles westbound Harmon to the boulevard.
Control 374 at FD South. FD's reporting fires at Mandalay Bay. If you can confirm, FD would like to send fire truck down there.
Control 020, the fire alarms went off on our floor when the explosive breach went off break. We're also leaving this room with Sergeant Matchko, and my team is going to go downstairs so if we need to redeploy.
Okay, copy.
Control Staff 3, we got multiple civilians. They're going to be inside the Concord conference room. Let's have officers going to the surveillance room in the Paris Hotel Casino.
Negative 402 is that?
I'm easy.
340 Sam easy. Negative fires at Mandalay Bay. 340 Sam easy, go ahead.
We have an available unit to head over to T-Mobile, their command post. They have cameras that cover a lot of the area around Mandalay Bay, Luxor, and Excalibur.
Post under a unit that can go to T-Mobile command post.
Control 355.
55.
We have 3 armored cars that are at Russell and the Las Vegas Boulevard. They're not affiliated with law enforcement, but the sergeant called them from Battlefield, Las Vegas, and they're waiting for their order.
They're going to be going to South Central Air Command. We've been advised South Central. They're en route to.
Copy.
Control 105, I'm going to go ahead and establish Mandalay Command if the CP has no problem with that.
Control 644 PD.
644 PD.
We got a citizen advising that a Ford Super Duty dually white pickup truck with a plate 444 X-ray Lincoln Mary pulled up and his guy with a rifle got out and ran northbound.
Control PD 150. He's further described as wearing a dark shirt, pants with a leg holster. 30 to 40 years old. He was not seen through the bushes.
Can you get us the RO return and make sure it's not an offer or something?
Broadcast that plate again, please.
444 X-ray Lincoln Mary.
Time lapse is 7 minutes now. You almost ran into our PR.
674 George Charlie. I've got a 5-man element out just north of the Luxor off of Harmon.
Do we need RTF to go into Mandalay Bay? Do we have a warm zone?
Ford pickup to a Tina Brown. 282 Barletta. There's a victim with a...
City manager of Bellagio.
News advised there's a female with a gunshot wound to the head at Tropicana.
Control 644 PD. Our subject also had a backpack.
Copy.
Troy, Mary 64.
Mary 64.
Oh, the meshing matter.
Control 701. The Bellagio appears on file. The security is at the employee entrance. Negative 434.
For 109.
109.
Confirming it's been broadcast. We do have one suspect down in that room.
It has been broadcast several times. One suspect down.
So we were on the SWAT channel. Just want to make sure.
Units be advised, medical is attempting to get to room 327 Mandalay Bay.
4-4. My team is on floor 3, clearing. Confirm.
Okay.
Hi. Zebra 20, 335 Zebra. Can you please call my cell?
Control 184 SC.
184 SC.
You have a male on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Mandalay Bay on the west side, just sitting around filming everything. I don't know what he's doing.
Danville, subjects were inside the complex changing clothes, acting 425. Saying now it's a STAR protocol on that. Water station. It's the Oasis Apartment, Drive 316. And we have subjects now walking the vacant lot next to the complex. One subject.
And citizens are advising seizures of refusing people inside.
What was Caesar's doing?
They're refusing access to citizens into their building.
Yes. 224. That is fine. That is what we asked them to do. Citizens are going to need to leave on foot.
And it's still at the church. Air 5.
I'm going to give an update on the Mandalay Bay Command.
We get an update on Mandalay Bay Command. Also on the 413 Danville.
The casino floor secured. Subjects have been cleared off the casino floor. Right now, we're being told there's no additional injured inside the hotel, and we still have subjects upstairs.
59, strike team 13.
Control 654, Chateau is clear. Break. But we're getting intel that possibly a white male in a black t-shirt with a long rifle is going into nightclubs and areas and clearing people out. He may be the one causing all this pandemonium.
3, what was that last broadcast as far as the male with the rifle? Where was you last seen?
Last seen at Chateau, probably not about 20 minutes ago.
Control 307 WC, can we confirm PH is code 4?
PH is code 4.
759.
59.
Paris is code 4 as well. And my team is posted up in the alleyway here at the Valleys.
759.
648 Paul David, we need units on these bridges. We have people running hysterically, Cosmo, area bridges. We need people on these bridges.
Copy. We need units on the bridges.
.720 strike team. We cleared the sports book and the House of Blues inside the Mandalay Bay. We have 5 citizens with us. We're exiting out.
Control 374. FD's requesting some force protection teams to stage here at Russell and Las Vegas Boulevard to start responding to citizen calls.
Units to Russell and the Boulevard to Help Medical. Russell and Las Vegas Boulevard.
55 and 44, we're here. Where do you need us?
Strike team 15 arrived at the link.
Tom 398, we're at Russell and the Boulevard too.
299.
Control 749.
299.
We're clear at Excalibur. We can redeploy somewhere else if it's needed.
Is there any other area that needs a strike team? This Excalibur is clear.
Control Air 5, we're back arriving in the area.
Okay.
Control 307 WC.
307 WC. WC, go ahead.
Area manager. So everything needs to go through handbrake. If the strike team doesn't have any additional assignments, have them report back to the staging area for reassignment.
Copy. Any strike team that is clear, if you could go back to the staging area for reassignment. And who did they need to contact? Boulevard and Shop.
374. I'm at FD South on Las Vegas Boulevard. FD's requesting 7 strike teams to stage here when they're ready to start responding to calls for service for them.
Yeah.
307 WC facilitate that.
Where's that at so we can go?
Seven for 9 strike team back en route to staging area.
Copy.
Control 307 WC. Can you re-advise 367 where FD needs the strikes teams to meet him?
Coast 374. We're at Russell and Las Vegas Boulevard. They have pending calls for service. They're requesting 7 strike teams to stage here and respond to those calls when ready.
759 strike team. Just confirming we're not staying at the locations on the strip. We're returning to the instant command.
Reference to 413 on Danville. The subject was supposed to be armed with a rifle. When they didn't see him anymore, he hasn't run off, so he's possibly still there. Turning up.
654. Before I send my guys back, do we need coverage on the Cosmo bridges?
We did need units over to the bridges.
Good copy. My team will handle the Cosmo bridge area.
Okay, fine.
Control 793 strike team on channel, in around Traverse on the Boulevard.
Copy.
Control 656, confirming that you are sending force protection officers down here, Boulevard and Trust.
That's confirmed.
307 WC. Can we get 374's location, please?
Revise, what do you need?
Can we get 374's location, please?
Russell and the Boulevard.
Sergeant Jesse Wiggins, 744.
At 415A now, Bellagio PDR is hearing a lot of shots being fired.
Control, MGM Festival CP. Hey, please be advised that Fox News is headed towards the east side of the festival lot. If somebody can push them back, please. They are filming all of the stuff that's taking on back there.
Please be advised that 415A Bellagio PR is hearing a lot of shots being fired, not seeing anyone. They're on the first floor and he's whispering. And now she's saying suspects are inside with her and she's whispering, cannot talk.
Time left on that report, please.
I came in at 23:55 for go. And we're calling Bellagio now.
213 Armor.
213 Armor.
Their unit's doing a great job, but can you please advise them that underneath the Sphinx there's possibly a V-bid there? I do not need them flying over that valet in front of the Luxor.
Copy. V-bid underneath the Sphinx. Underneath the links.
That's affirmative. That's unconfirmed at this present time frame, but just stay away from that area.
The unit's reference of Bellagio is going to be negative 415A. And that's per security.
We copy on the Sphinx over there at the Luxor. We'll keep it to the eastern.
Copy, R2. Thank you.
Air 5 copy. We'll keep a lookout for it.
Air 2, if you could switch over to South Central.
744. Mandalay Bay, 3rd floor. It's clear. We're moving to the 4th.
We're just trying to confirm. Is that these been reported to be at the lake or in front of the Sphinx at the Luxor?
Air Unit 213 Armor. It's underneath the Sphinx in front of the Luxor to the east.
Copy that.
Air 2.
Can we copy that? We'll advise Air 2. They're just south of us there towards you guys.
Is there an air unit that can switch over to South Central? Air to South Central?
Yeah, Air 5 will head over there. We're going to take a look at that with the camera.
Is there a unit that's out with at the church, Reno, just east of the boulevard? We're still going to report to the victim there.
Control, strike team 21.
21, yeah.
Where are we going? We're with Force Protection 1, strike team 21. We're moving. We just need a location where we're starting to go.
We don't know.
FP needs additional units, Russell and the boulevard.
Affirmative. The first unit is the first team starting to move. We just need to know where we're going for what entrance. Put that FD truck and copy them for the location. Thanks. Control 777 Adam, do you have RTC on the cameras on the strip?
RTs, just confirming you have visual on cameras.
Just be advised, we're outside of Monte Carlo. We just had a female wearing full cami dress uniform, Air Force related, and she had short blonde hair with a cover on break. She was with another female wearing a black top, blue jeans. They were walking normal when they got to us, and they took off running after they passed us northbound on the west side of the street, going towards City Center.
Control RT-28, we were advised not to move the cameras by WC, but we are monitoring them.
.640 PD Adam.
640 PD Adam.
I just left that church. There's negative say anything going on there. We do have a couple casualties over there and several units out there still.
Copy. The church is code 4.
Casualties, what?
CP-374, just an update. Strike Team 12 and 21 will be en route as force protection. Specific locations are unknown. 5 more are needed once ready. There's Strike Team at Bellagio there. The Strike Team in Bellagio that we need another.
I didn't quite get that.
Control 811. Can you copy an update on the 445?
Alright, 811.
The plate's going to be Adam Charlie 0027, Nevada. It's on a newer model black Audi SUV. Break. The car was dropped off at 22:13 hours in the valet from Luxor. Break. 4 individuals got out, 4 males, and ready when you're ready to count the descriptions. The first is an AMA with a beige shirt and green shorts. The second's an AMA, black shirt, khaki shorts. The third is an AMA with a yellow and black shirt and khaki shorts. The fourth is a WMA with a t-shirt, dark shorts, a hat, and a beard. Luxor security is currently backtracking video to find out where they went.
Matt.
Control 213 armor.
213 armor.
Confirming those, all 4 of those individuals have left the newer Audi in front of the Luxor.
They left it at the valet Luxor.
Strike Team 15, we cleared the courtyard of the lake. We're at Las Vegas Boulevard in the lake right now.
Control, Strike Team 7.
Strike Team 7.
Cromwell is clear if we need to be reassigned, and we're also out on post at Flamingo on the Boulevard of North Las Vegas SWAT.
I'm pretty sure that they have scanners too.
CP 374.
374.
No, this is 374. We have a little bit of an overconvergence for force recon teams at Las Vegas Boulevard and Russell. I'm good to go for now. We don't need to send any other teams at the moment.
Copy. No other teams to Boulevard and Russell. Any other strike teams go to Trop and the Boulevard. Strike teams Trop and the Boulevard.
Strike Team 15. We're at Margaritaville and Las Vegas Boulevard.
Scanner Deluxe.
Control 793 Strike Team arrived at Las Vegas Boulevard and Russell. Where do you want us to check in? You got a Hummer coming in eastbound on Tropicana going to Boulevard. It's an orthopedic surgeon that was called in.
Control 77 Adam, give us a radio for a second.
What's the back there?
We had a possible behind the trash can on CVS north of Monte Carlo. We're calling them out now. Possible weapon.
The Monte Carlo to CVS. They're calling out a subject now. All units hold your traffic.
We're complying right now.
All units hold your traffic. For 777S.
It's a scanner.
77 Adam, they're still complying.
Copy.
So 654 Harmon Bridges are secure.
Copy. If you could hold your traffic for 777S.
Scanners cut in and out all the time. They're communicating right now to figure out what's going on at the Monte Carlo.
Wait.
We don't know yet. Welcome.
People's Code Red.
Okay, copy all units. We're going to give a beepless code red on this channel at 0010 hours.
777 Adam, we got 2 in custody, taking the third one in custody now, still complying.
2 in custody, taking the third one.
Be advised, we were told that there's 3 females on the trash can area behind the CVS. Look like they possibly had weapons in their hands. We haven't seen any yet. They're complying.
Females.
Verify. We are checking out the dumpster area just to the west of you. Not seeing anybody yet.
Copy. They did set something on the ground. Unknown what it was, though. We're moving forward to clear the dumpster area now.
Just use caution. That vehicle that's just to the south of the Dodge Ram there, just to the south of the dumpsters, is hot. It's just been recently driven.
Control Strike Team 21, we're making entrance into Route 91 through Gate 1.
Guys behind the CVS, there's somebody laying down far north end of that parking lot. It looks like by the power boxes. There's somebody on the ground just to the east of that power box, possibly homeless and passed out. All right, he's going to be just to the west of the power box, far north end of that parking lot.
Copy, make contact with them now.
Control 656. 656. A lot of noise down here. I apologize. I need to know, are we code 4 and able to take the force protection teams in? First what?
Correction, Strike Team 21, which is Force Protection 1. We are in where the main stage is, starting to clear.
The units are not to clear the floors at Mandalay Bay. That's per SWAT.
If we stay outside of the Mandalay Bay, we are okay to go ahead with force protection.
You're welcome.
Control 323, Mary Victor.
2-3, Mary Victor.
Be advised, I've got about 15 guys with me. Mary Victor units were inside the Route 91. We came in gate 5 and went north. So if other units are coming in, we're in here also.
Copy. Units be advised, there's Mary Victor and 15 other units within the Route 21, gate 5, and then went north.
TP35, we ready to clear the whole venue.
Control 777, Adam. A Dodge vehicle that the air unit called out. Can you log the plate and run it, see if there's any wants to it? 41 Baker, 615 Nevada. Everything else is code 4 on our side. We don't need the channel anymore.
Because there's going to be the four-door sedan that's just to the south of that was showing warm. And if we're not seeing anything else 425 in your area, we're going to be available.
Negative 1 on that vehicle comes back to a 96 Dodge pickup.
307 WC.
Negative, only one confirmed down.
Floor 4, Mandalay Bay is clear. Strike teams moving to 5. Control 307 WC.
307 WC.
And this is all panel.
And you broke his panel?
Air unit.
Air 5.
Air 5. How does the perimeter look on this event?
Sir, the strip's completely locked down. We don't have a necessarily perimeter set up. We've got routes behind the hotels where there is some open gaps. You want everything between Tropicana and Russell, all four sides completely locked down?
Is there a unit that can be routed to the Mirage?
Is it locked down, or are you asking me?
No, I'm asking you, need all four sides between Russell and Tropicana completely locked down, so we've got gaps in it right now.
Is there a unit that can be routed?
It's shut down, but there is some empty space for foot traffic.
Is there a unit that can be routed to Mirage? There's a female calling in whispering thinks the shooter is there on the 7th floor of the garage.
695 GC. We're at the Mirage currently right now.
695 GC, 7th floor. She's sitting. Someone's there.
And the 32nd floor has been cleared and all guests have been taken down by security.
Copy.
759 track team. We're rallied back up at Tropicana on the Boulevard.
Air 5307 WC. I'm landline with 350 WC2 who's in charge of the traffic here. How many units do we need to fill those gaps?
Traffic is shut down as far as that goes, but there's empty gaps between on the east or west side of the strip where people can get out on foot. We're heading down to the garage real quick, and we'll be right back for your perimeter.
Control 695G. Can you advise if it's going to be the employee garage or the other garage?
Control 335 Zebra.
335 Zebra.
We have 5 SWAT combination with patrol and K9 operational teams inside Mandalay Bay. I don't want any other teams entering the hotel. Everything's been cleared up to this point. Our forward rally is in valet. We'll coordinate there for rechecks. We will need them, but we'll need them for rechecks. We don't need them to take action on their own and go in and have a confrontation between 2 Metro teams.
Units be advised, there's operational teams inside Mandalay Bay. No other teams are needed to enter break. They are to coordinate in the valet. Do not take action on your own.
Control 656, I copy. And I have ample officers here to do force protection. The plan is to proceed to the venue, not inside the Mandalay.
Control Air 5. We are at the garage confirming it's going to be the 7th floor is what they were looking at.
That was confirmed.
On the southeast corner, but I'm not seeing any sort of firearms with him at all. In the elevator bay up on the roof on 8 as well.
So Statlaw, we're going to be with Force Pro 5. We're going to be going into the fairgrounds.
Air unit on that Mirage call, they're just saying it's the 7th floor, no description at all, and saying the lights are on in the garage, and saying she can't feel her body, but saying she was not shot.
Let's see.
224.
As of right now, we have no hot zones. No hot zones. Force Pro can go ahead and go forward and start triaging folks that need it.
656 copies, Captain.
Control 374 at FD South Command. We've already sent in 8 Force Pro teams. We have 2 more on standby here. Don't need any more units.
Control 354.
Please remember. Okay,
307 WC, area 3.
07 WC.
Hey, everything east of the boulevard looks good. You got it shut down. There's miscellaneous cars in the parking lots. There's really nobody around those cars. The only thing you got is up here towards Marino. You got something in the far northeast corner, Briggs. They got patrol out with them, so it looks like just miscellaneous people collected over here. But everything else looks clear east of the boulevard, and we'll check west of the Luxor here.
Control 354.
I can't copy your call sign.
Control Strike Team 21.
Strike Team 21.
Control 734. Strike teams on property need to establish refuge locations within their property. ideally ballrooms or large areas. Make them safe.
Copy. Strike teams you to stay in your area.
For anyone that doesn't have a place to go. Any civilians don't have a place to go.
So your radio's breaking. Revise the last.
Control 374, just confirming Mandalay Bay is no longer hot. We can send force protection teams in there for medical calls.
Affirm. It's no longer hot.
Copy. I already have 2 teams here. We'll be sending them in shortly.
Control 792.
792.
Who is in charge of the Force Pro teams and who's coming in and going of Mandalay Bay?
Seven.
CP or something?
374 has strike teams, Force Pro teams at Russell and the Boulevard.
Copy. 374792. I have between 1,000 and 1,200 people inside the Michael Jackson Theater that is right inside of Mandalay Bay. Break. If you could have somebody try to get in contact with me from your folks over there and see how we can organize getting folks out of here safely.
Copy. I can see the 2 teams that we have here. What was your call time?
792. Like I said, we got 1,000 to 1,200 people. We got 8 officers covering it right now. We're at the Michael Jackson Theater.
Strike teams here, but I'll talk to you on the phone in a minute.
LT 792, and what we're going to try to need here is what's the best exit way to get out of here and where we're going to send them once they come out of the casino.
Control 790. Be advised, 341 GC has the CP at Mandalay Bay in the lower level with the SWAT Bearcat. If the teams link up here, we can bring them in.
Copy. Unit 341 GC has the CP at Mandalay Bay. The teams can link there.
Hey, Tom, get that car that's going through eastbound towards you. Obviously, you can't listen to commands.
Control 701, I have a Force Pro team and we're headed to Mandalay Bay Valley right now.
701.
So Force Protection 22. Do we know if the fairgrounds have already been triaged? Has there been Force Protection crews through there? Strike Team 21, which is with Force Protection 1. We are in the fairgrounds over by Gate 1, clearing out the main 2 stages now.
Understand that there's officers by the buses.
Copy that.
Control 361, be advised, I have about 30 citizens sheltering in place on the southwest corner in buses at the fairgrounds.
Control VP35.
VP35.
Control Force Pro 2.
Go ahead.
Strike Team 12 with Force Pro 2. We're going to be on the east side of the fairgrounds, Gate 4A. I'm going to enter.
Control 701, just confirming that CP at Mandalay Bay is in the parking garage, valet.
They just said Mandalay Bay. Strike team at Mandalay Bay, revise your location there.
Strike Team 12, Gate 4A on the east side, standing by. Strike Team 22 entering the fairground, Gate 2B, Strike Team 22. Force Protection Team 22.